Greetings, folks. Welcome to the Earn 50 to 80% gross profit margins by offering scanning services to existing or potentially attracting new clients. This is a webinar that highlights why now is the right time to do this. My name is Byron Aulick. I've been in the document management and ECM and scanning world for 30 years now. We've professionally run a scanning bureau since 1996, so everything that you're about to see and hear comes from the school of hard knocks. In other words, we learned it the hard way over the years, but potentially it will prevent you from falling into those same pitfalls. So having said that, we'll go ahead and get started. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, in regards to finding paper documents in the office, well-run companies can find the documents 95% of the time. Now, I'm not going to read every slide, every word on every slide rather to you, but there's a few things that I need to point out as we head along down this path. This presentation takes about 45 minutes. The first is that you're going to see out in the field that customers have boxes of files, lateral file cabinets. They have red wall folders or binders sitting on their desk in law offices. And most of the time they can find what they're after and life is good. It's a little bit frustrating, but life is good. But 5% of the time, as an average, people can't find what they're after. If they can't find what they're after, the question to you is, what is that going to cost them? Well, if they're looking for a sales brochure and they can't find it, maybe it's not a big deal. They'll go and get another one. But if they're looking for a medical record or a blood test result or something along those lines, or a legal document that represents a great deal of research, if they can't find that, there's going to be a problem. So that's what this is all about, is helping clients find what I would call corporate knowledge. So I am the CEO of ECM Institute. I have spent 30 years in this industry. I guarantee you I'm not good at everything, but if you ask me questions wrapped around content management, I've done it for a long time. I am a subject matter expert, or a SME, to Business Technology Association. That's the largest grouping of independent office equipment dealers in the United States. I've done a lot of events with them. I've done a lot of guest speaking with them. I was recently out at ITEX down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I've done the one out in Vegas. I did the one in Virginia. So I do a lot with those folks. I'm a subject matter expert to CompTIA, where I actually author training materials for a CDIA, Certified Document Imaging Architect. I actually wrote some of the exam questions. I became the team leader for the review of the exam, and I've flown out to Illinois to get together with them to find out if the exam is relevant to what's taking place in the industry. So after being in the industry for a long time, my peers and our opinions are valuable. I also do work with the Association of Image Information Management, AIM. I would call them the watchdog of the imaging industry, the imaging community. And I actually designed the document management system that runs on NIPRNet and SIPRNet, which is the top secret military network, if you will, internet, some years ago. I've helped scanning bureaus internationally. I've been to South Africa 5 times where there's Sable Scanning. I helped set them up. They now have 12 franchises. So folks, if they're doing it in a third world country, you probably can do it here in the U.S. I've been to Puerto Rico twice. I've been to Panama City. I've been just recently returned from setting one up down in Barbados. So it is truly international in scope. Put it this way, any company that generates paper has a need for document management. I do teach. I've been teaching since 1999. I author all of the training courses that this company teaches, which is 7 different courses, except for the AIM courses. I didn't author that, but we do teach the AIM ECM Master course. So that's who I am. So the reason I do that intro is you're sitting there saying, okay, so why should I listen to this guy and what would he know? All right, let's get started. What is the scanning? What is scanning to begin with? Why would a customer want to scan? Let's look at some research. Let's look at the business opportunity, including profit and return on investment. Let's talk about what it would take to sell this type of service. Let's look at the details, what equipment was going to be needed, all the different components that are needed. And then there's some submitted questions that folks have put in, and that's new.